Hey Scrappers, it's Vanessa here, and today I have a layout for Confessions of a Paper Addict, and I am going to be using this cut file here. It is a cut file from the shop, and it is called Pool Party, and it is sort of the perfect cut file to document some water pictures. And so I went ahead and cut it on some white cardstock, and then all the inside pieces that are cut with the cut file, I just took some watercolor, and I showed it there at the beginning of the video. I just went ahead and used some watercolor and colored in all the pieces of the cut file, and that is what I'm going to use to decorate the inside pieces rather than back it with some pattern paper. I am going to use those watercolored pieces and put the cut file back together after I have created my background. Now I did pull out a whole bunch of shades of blue and then sort of a greeny blue color. Some are from shimmers, some are Distress Oxide or Distress Ink, and then I believe one is a Lindy's. And I'm just going to create just a sort of blue watercolored look in the center of my page, because that is where the title is going to go, and because I cut it on white cardstock, I wanted it to stand out. So I decided to go ahead and just use my acrylic block and put down some color on my paper. Now I did not gesso this paper, so the water or the ink does sort of seep into the page, and so I don't get a ton of sort of time to play, I guess you could say, but this is a thicker cardstock, so it does allow me to put a good amount of water on it and it doesn't warp the page too badly. So I'm just playing here. I'm not looking for any sort of perfection or any sort of specific look. I just want to get a good burst of color right in the center of the page, kind of, you know, to represent that sort of pool water. And so I did add just a little bit of splatters, and it gets all over the page, but that's okay, because you can kind of think of it as the water from the pool. So there you see, I have gone ahead, I've put down my cut file, and I'm going to finish putting the inside pieces back in on the party word to finish off my title. And I love how this looks. I love that all the colors really pop off that blue that is in my background, and it's lots of fun bright colors, which is perfect for a summer pool picture that I have here. And I've gone ahead and just taken my 4 photos. I'm going to actually get 4 photos on this page. They're about a 2x3 size, give or take, and I am just going to back them here with this orange and pink sort of ombre pattern paper. I'm going to use that to back all of my photos, just to give them a little bit of something so they're not completely flat. I do pop them up as well on some fun foam. I do that off camera, but I'm going to get 4 photos on this page, so I'm just going to go ahead and back these. Really, what took the longest was waiting for my background to dry. And then the background, because it has all the color and it's all watercolored, it makes embellishing this page pretty simple. I keep most of the embellishing pretty minimal. I do use some chipboard that you're going to see come in here in just a sec, but I really love how the cut file looked, so I didn't want to add too much more to the page. So there you see, I've kind of put my photos where they're going to go on the page, and I am just going to take a few of these embellishments or ephemera pieces, and I'm just going to build out my clusters. So I do, like I said, have some chipboard, and I'm mostly using chipboard and stickers from the Poolside crepe paper collection, which is super old. It is definitely, oh gosh, it must be at least 3 or 4 years old now. But I really liked it for this page. I thought the colors worked with what I had used for the cut file, and so I was really wanting to get some of this used up, and so I pulled out these pieces, and I'm just going to fuss with them here, and then off camera I do glue everything down. Now, I will have in the description box below the link to the store as well as the Facebook group, so be sure to go over to the Facebook group if you're not a part of it already to join the Facebook group. And Virginia puts out a free cut file once a month, so be sure to always check that out at the beginning of the month. And then the shop, be sure to jump over to the shop, obviously, and you can grab this cut file or any of the amazing cut files that are out there. And this one, because I'm documenting summer, was perfect, but there are plenty of other good summer documenting cut files out there in the shop, so there was always something fun to grab and put on your pages. So at this point, I am basically thinking, for the most part, my clusters are done. I thought about using that frame, but quickly decided, no, I really didn't need anything else. But I pull out, I think, just this little plus sign. You can't even really see it. I'm not sure why I added it, but I did. Off camera, or when I come back on, you're going to see I did go ahead and add some sequins. I didn't show putting them down on camera, but I did grab some Spiegel Mom scrap sequins and went ahead and added those to my clusters to give it a little bit of sparkle and a little bit of something extra. So with that, guys, here are the still photos, and I will catch you on the next one. Have a great day, everybody. Bye-bye.